Hello and welcome to the Zine template tutorial. I just wanted to do a really quick run through so that you can see the template that I've got that is available to you, and I just wanted to have a little run through and show you how it works. So I'm just sharing my screen here, and as you can see, if I open up the first page, what you've got here is the layout. So I've done a YouTube video all about how to cut them up and how to actually fold it all and make your zine, but this one is about how to use the Canva templates. So this one here shows which way your pictures need to go and which way it will be folded. It's kind of just a display purposes for you, and if you scroll down to the next one, this is the actual sort of document that you're going to want to work with. So this one here has got 8 little boxes and 8 sort of photo frames, as they're called on Canva, and what this means is they're all facing the way that they need to. So if you can see from here, you've got everything down the right hand side is facing out to the right, and everything down the left is facing out to the left, and then these little boxes here on page 2 are exactly the same then. So if I just look at my uploaded elements, because I've got my sketchbook here, I can see that this is going to be page 1, the bottom right is page 1, and then page 2. So if you can imagine, that is a sort of spread that's open up. If you were to look at it, let's have a look at filling in what I want to be the first page of my book. Okay, so for some reason my pictures aren't working. That's all right, we'll just show you these ones instead. So I've just come over into elements in the top left hand corner. I've typed landscape in because what I want to show you is doing a double page spread. So I love this one here, this first picture, it's beautiful. Good choice on landscapes, loving the purple. So as you can see, I'm holding my mouse down, I haven't let go yet, and I can put it where I want it. So at the moment, as you can see, it literally looks landscape. But if I place it into this bottom right, you can see that it's turned it automatically the other way around. I'm trying to think which way it is. 180 degrees a different way, 90 degrees. It's turned the other way. Okay, we get it, we understand. If I double click on it, you can see, if I just scroll down a little bit, you can see that I can move this around now. So I can move this where I want it to go. So I know that if I plonk it all the way to the end and click OK, click off the page, then that image is there, and all I have to do is grab the same image, put it in the next one, and as you can see at the minute it's not lined up, it's just sort of popped it in. And if I double click on this image again, and because all the frames are locked, it means that when you double click on it, you can still amend all the pictures, you can change the colour, you can edit everything, you just can't move your boxes out of the way, which is great because that's really annoying when that happens. And so now I can move this, and as you can see, it's done a little sort of opacity layer over it where I can see, and I can just line it up roughly. I've not got my glasses on, but I'm going to say that's about right. And so now if I click off that now, despite it will be a fold when you print it, that's a double page spread when you open your book. Let's then pop in another one up here. Oh, how weird, it's not got a background on it. We won't use that one. I'm going to pop this one in, but I'm not going to double page this one. I'm going to put another one of these in. And so as you can see, then this would be page 1 and 2, turn the page, and then you'd have 3 and 4. And then the next one then is 5 and 6, which is top left. I'm really having to actively think about this. And if you grab it, drop it in there from whatever picture you want, you can see that now it is the other way around. So because those frames are facing the correct direction, you can see how these work. Doesn't help that my computer's having a proper go. So I'm double clicking it again. I'm going to line it up where I want it, as long as it's enough over so that, like if I did it here, for example, and then wanted to put the same one in again, you try and line it up and it doesn't reach because I haven't got enough space here. Like this is duplicated then, this tree and this tree are the same. So if I line them up now, to there, then that's another double page spread. And let's just pop in 2 other pictures just because, and I'm going to do some individual ones again. Love these. And so then if I was to print this now as an A4 bit of paper, I could fold this and it would be a front and back cover, which is these 2 here, and then 3 pages inside with images, 2 double spreads and 1 individual. So that would be ready to go. One of the other things that you can do, of course, with it being in Canva, you can add all of your text in as well. So I could change the colour of this. Just pick one of my random colours. So if this is this one the front one? So the bottom left is the front. So if I move this down here and rotate it the same. So we're at 90 degrees. There you go. And then we can move it where we want it. And just think about that is now central. You can see that line that's popped up. And if you don't have those on, you can do File, Rulers and Guides, and make sure you've got Show Rulers and Guides on. And then I could change it to say whatever I wanted it to say. Front. There you go. Front. I could also add an element on there of, let's say, flowers. You can make it however you want it. But go, yeah, beautiful. I'm going to have some graphics and I'm going to add some, it's blue, so I'm going to add blue flowers. And I'm going to make that small. Pop that over the top. So I was just about to say, one of the things that this does that really annoys me is if you're holding it around, moving it over, you can see it's trying to replace the picture. So try and find a space where you can put it back on and it's not. And then you can either use the arrows to move it around and then it doesn't do it. You can sort of sample it where you want to do it. So just use the arrows on your keyboard. Or you can press Control. I knew there was one button. Control, and it means I can move it around and it's not replacing the background image, because that's really annoying. So there you are. And then you can print this off and then you can look at the other video as for how to fold it and make it your book. Okay, so the mini zine is exactly the same concept, as in dragging and dropping pictures that you want in there, adding text on to where you want it, and adding stickers in and things as well. So you can see here from this sample sheet, everything's locked in, so you can't move anything, so you won't get confused, it shouldn't sort of disappear or anything, which is great. And you can see then from the one below that everything is upside down, and then right way up, upside down, and right way up. So this is the front inside cover, this is the back inside cover. And then, so this is a double page spread, double spread, double spread, and so on. So it just goes in 2s. So it's really, really quite simple. And this one, let's add in, let's make it about food, shall we? Because, you know, why not? And we're going to go photos of food. Oh, it's a nice bowl. Let's have this on the inside cover. And then I'm going to add it into here too. And I'm going to double click it. Oh, hello. Double click it. Move it across as far as it'll go. Double click this. Move this to line up. Get in close because I haven't got the glass on. There you go. So then if I wanted to, I could add some text here by the side. You could curve some text around it. But that is, when you open it up, that's the first thing you see. So let's just chuck a bit of text down here. Hello. So turn it to the side because I actually just want it sideways. Obviously I could turn it upside down if I wanted it to be across the top. I'm going to change the colour, just a nice light colour. Kind of just want white. There's white here. There we go. And I want it to say my fave food. I'm just going to select all of that and turn it a bit smaller. I'm going to drag this a little bit down because I want it to be in one line. I'm going to move it into the middle. And so now that is a 2-page spread. It's ever so slightly not in line. There we are. Let's go back to the elements, add some more in. What's our favourite food? Pizza, 100%. I am going to do a double page again just so you can see. I'm going to move this across. It doesn't need to be all the way. I just, like, if I'm looking at the 2 pages together, I can see that I want it to be in between those two, like framing it between the two. So click off that, add it back in again, and as you can see, it adds it upside down because that's the way our sort of template is. Line it up somewhere. There we go. And then I can do a couple of individuals the right way, just to show you. We're going to have some pancakes. Anything else sweet? I feel like I want something else sweet next to it. Oh, there you go. Let's have this little random salad bowl in. And then you can double click. You can move it around as well. Double click. Hello. And if I wanted to get rid of whatever that yellow thing is in the corner, you can just zoom in. And then I can move it. Oh, it's still there, but it's fine. I could rotate it if I wanted to, and then move it as far as I can within the bounds of our box. There we go. And so on and so on, basically. So then we could just add these all the way along, and it's exactly the same. You just fill it up how you want it, and then print it out, cut along the edges. Again, watch a YouTube video for how to do that. And then you go on to make your front and back mini Zine cover. So I've done a little template here, which is exactly the same thing. This here, you can change to any colour that you want. If you just click on the, can I change the colour? No. If I unlock this one, if it is locked, I might leave it locked in the template, I might not. You can unlock this. You could have it just white if you wanted the wrap around, but I like the fact that when I did mine, I'll show you here. When I did mine on here, I left a little bit of space for the wording, and then when you wrap it round, you can't see on here, but it's that blue colour is underneath, just in case the sizes were wrong or anything like that. So then again, we could do exactly the same. We could find the elements that we've already used. Whatever, it won't let me. So I'm just going to shove food on there, and then I could add something different to the back. It's amazing, the rainbow colours. And then I could change the colour of this. I want it to be something from the colours, so I'm going to pick this nice green, and then I could add my text on top. And it doesn't matter which is front and which is back here, because you can move them however you want them. Title, I might want to affect and put a outline around it so I can see it better. And then we can say food we love. That wasn't at all what we called it, but that's what it's called now. Use this one to Move it down. So there we go. You can make 2 copies if you're printing more than one zine. You could duplicate it. You could literally just select the whole thing and copy and duplicate it, but you might need to unlock with the little lock button twice, unlock it there to be able to do that. There we go. And then if you go over here, you can see they're all selected, and you could just duplicate them together and have a whole new set to print. If you want to head over to the other video, you can see all about how to fold the zines, and I would love to see what you get up to. I'd love to see what you make. I'd love to see how you utilise this template. So yeah, hit me up and let me know. Big love.